Hello everyone. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Space Dragon 777, also Nature Fairy 777. I want to apologize to y'all because I am a day late with this video. I had been recovering from a terrible allergic reaction this past Sunday, and yeah, I had to call off from work and everything, but I am doing a lot better now. I am going to see my doctor soon too, and pretty much find out what I need to be doing from now on. But yeah, as we age, our bodies change, and I keep reminding myself of that. And also, the season is changing too. The seasons, springtime is on the 20th, and I'm really excited about this new season, y'all. Spring is one of my favorite seasons for sure, as well as fall. I'm gonna sage our space right now. I'm gonna clear the air and the room. This is also the third time I record this, y'all. Third time's a charm. Love and light and all that's good and right. May all of the light beings that are our friends, our allies, our guardians, our spirit guides, love and light and all that's good and right, God, whoever you believe in, as long as it is something of the light, from the light, and as long as it's knowledge and information that will benefit us all in this space right now, in this present moment. Whenever you click on this video, whenever you watch it, listen to it, that is when you are meant to experience it and hear the messages and resonate with them and connect with them. I want to take this moment to also finish clearing the air and the space and the energy and the frequency. I want to purify not just myself, but I want to help purify the collective and bring you in a more calmer, peaceful state of mind. And if you've needed some guidance this past weekend, or this new week that we're currently in, because I am recording this on a Wednesday, midweek, happy midweek. If you are listening to this on a Wednesday night, happy hump day, happy midweek. We've made it through half so far, and we're almost towards the weekend. But like I said earlier, whenever these messages find you, it is meant to find you. And if you do not resonate with this video, any of the messages in this video, feel free to check out the other videos in my channel that I have recorded in the past, because you may connect with those. So everyone is on a different journey, and time is an illusion. And it's also very complicated and layered. That's my belief. But yeah, let's get started, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome to everyone. If you're not, last thing before I finish clearing the air and the space and frequency, if you're not a subscriber yet and you're a viewer, a listener, and you've been visiting my content and my channel from time to time, please consider subscribing. It's completely free. All you have to do is click or tap on the bell in the bottom of this video, and all it will do is notify you of my future posts, whether they're videos, whether they're pictures, whether it's just writing. You will get notified of it. But yeah, and if you are a current subscriber and supporter, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you so much, and I'm happy to be here to provide these messages for you and for any newbies, any new people here that are willing to learn, expand their mind, knowledge, and wisdom, and continue making space for positive change. All right, that's all I wanted to say before we get started. Let's get it. That always feels nice. All right, let me just take a sip of water. Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, please be with me in this present moment to help me deliver some messages for the collective, for anyone that needs some light in the dark or some direction in the choppy waves and waters. All right, so I am going to be reading from the tarot deck to get us started. Love and light and all that's good and right. Amen. 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 Om, om, om. And I am going to be pulling a card from the Yokai Oracle deck as well. I love this one. I recently purchased it, and I have pulled a card in one of the previous readings I've done recently too. I love it. The energy is very dense, and every card, if you are a reader, but if you're not, this is to anyone who's curious about this, but every card deck has its own vibe, its own energy and frequency. You tap into a total different experience, and not to mention the different textures of the cards, the different types of paper, the thickness, the thinness of them, the smoothness, the roughness of them. Some of them are harder than others. Some are more flexible. It's really interesting. Well, the Yokai Oracle deck feels very heavy, very solid, because it's filled with a lot of... Wow, that's so interesting. I was seeing Ace of Swords in my mind before it just popped up. Here it is. Sorry, y'all. It's casting. I have the light on in the space right now, so it is kind of casting a little bit of a shadow with the camera, but that's our Ace of Swords to begin our reading. Thank you, God, universe, spirit, guides. Thank you. But yeah, like I was saying, the Yokai Oracle deck, it's a mixture of a lot of light and dark energies that are inspired and motivated from a lot of Japanese folklore, wisdom, and knowledge from the spirits of Japan. It's really cool. And I'm also going to be pulling a last card from the Daily Magic deck, which I've never pulled for y'all before. By the way, I hope you like my new nails. These are my spring nails. Love the green French tip. This is like a forest green. Technically, the color of this is called four-leaf clover, which I really loved. Sending y'all some good luck with these 4 clover nails. But yeah, y'all, let's continue. Sorry. Just wanted to share that with y'all, that news with y'all, because I'm sure a lot of you noticed the new color, and I also had them trimmed too because they were getting a little too long. I work with computers for my career and, well, for my job, one of my jobs. And I found myself getting annoyed by how much I would start struggling because my nails were too long. So they feel a lot better now and fresh. Goes more with the month too. Oh, this one was meant to pop out. Wow, that was really interesting. I don't know if y'all saw that. It wanted to flip up, but it remained reversed. Interesting. Okay. Wow, this is really interesting. The energy I'm feeling for this one. I'm going to come back to this. I do want to pull 7. So far we have 4. We have Ace of Swords upright. We have Knight of Cups reversed, King of Cups reversed, and Knight of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. We also have Temperance reversed. That's a Sagittarius card. For all my Sagittarius out there, what's good? My fellow Sages. My fellow Sages, Sages, Saggies. But we always, for my divine Saggies, my healthy Saggies, we always want to get an upright Sagittarius Temperance card. But this time, it's reversed. But it's okay. There's a message. There's a few messages here that I'm feeling already that I will try my best to translate for y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more. Spirit, universe, guides, please and thank you. All right. We have the last 2 cards, reverse Ace of Cups and Nine of Cups. Okay. Give me a moment to read the energy of the cards. And then we'll continue. Feel free to fast forward it if you'd like. But if not, stay with me then in silence. For just a few moments. Let me actually turn off this light and see if the lighting gets better. Give me a sec. That does look better, actually. Okay, let's leave it like that. Whoa, it changed the vibe too. All right. Looks more bold. Hello. All right, I'm going to take another sip of this. So you are currently experiencing, there's a lot of people talking about you. You may be experiencing a lot of attention in your face and behind your back, okay? But you're also experiencing a lot of mental clarity and breakthroughs and epiphanies. You've been gaining a lot of new ideas recently, and you've been experiencing a lot of success in all your endeavors, especially with work and with money. Your mind has been very sharp. You've been focusing on all your responsibilities, handling your business. But you've also been encountering a new conflict that you have to pay more attention to. You have to do some surgery on it. This is a pioneering card, a leading card, an alpha card, a dominance card, an ambitious card, originality, authentic. You've been doing you. You've been following your goals, your dreams. Your practical plans are working for you in this current moment. Now, there's a few energies, to be quite frank, 3 in specific. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know both my pups are. I'm sorry, baby. They're directly behind me and accidentally bumped one of the pups' noses with my foot. Sorry, baby. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm currently feeling 3 different reversed masculine energies. Masculine energies and the reversed energies, if you know what I mean. Tóxicos, toxic vibes. And I don't want to technically label these people men, but these people can be in they could be a woman, for example, and they could still be in their toxic toxic masculine energy. Okay, so whether it's this person identifies as a man, a woman, male, or masculine, non-binary, this person, these people, because it does feel like several, it doesn't just feel like one, they are in their reverse Knight of Cups energy. Okay, this reverse Knight of Cups is moody. They've been overactive, especially with their imagination. They're very jealous. So they may have been experiencing a lot of jealous thoughts because of all the attention and success that you've been experiencing without them. Let's be real, because this person is probably not in your life, it doesn't feel like. The next toxic masculine energy card is Reverse King of Cups. This toxic masculine energy is cold. They give bad advice. They're really good at emotional manipulation. They're also very moody. These people might be friends and hang out. Birds of a feather flock together, I'm hearing. They have self-compassion, but they lack the same compassion for others, and they hold a lot of things in. They have a lot of inner thoughts and turmoils that they don't really like to express. They hold that in. The third is Knight of Pentacles, toxic masculine energy. This toxic masculine energy is self-discipline to a certain extent, but they get bored very fast. They've been feeling very bored, and they've been also feeling very stuck where they're at. They're not really satisfied with where they're at right now. They probably feel like they could be doing more. They're also a perfectionist when it comes to their work. They're obsessed. They may be a workaholic, or they may be using work as an escape or a distraction for themselves to not confront what's really happening, which is their boredom, their unhappiness with their situation, their current role in life or roles in life. These all could be friends or not. Remember, take what resonates. If you connect with the messages, take it with a grain of salt. Remember, this is a collective reading. It's not for anyone in specific. Only connect what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if anything doesn't really feel familiar or connect with your current situation, don't make it fit. Just discard it or let it go. Now this is this is the card that I also wanted to talk to y'all about earlier. It felt like it really wanted to go upright. So this person, this third toxic masculine energy, could be, they may have been working hard for a long time and they're very solid and stable with their routines, with conserving all that they need to when it comes to resources and stuff and money, efficiency. They're responsible. Maybe they're trying to get back to this energy because they're feeling like this now. They're bored now. Maybe they're feeling like they've outgrown the place where they're at. That could be their home, whoever they're living with, whoever they're working with, their job, their actual job, their boss, their manager, their coworkers, their environment as a whole, their home. I mean, it could be a lot of different things. Friendships. And maybe this person is needing to get back to how things were before. Maybe they are trying, but they're having a hard time. This is exactly how that energy felt like. And maybe this is the imbalance, that reverse temperance energy that popped up soon after. This is fire energy, Sagittarius, imbalance, an excess of drugs, sex, porn, social media, gossip, even tarot videos that cater to what we want to hear only and are biased and only focus on what we want to hear. They could be doing a lot of extreme things recently too. Like maybe this person could be getting themselves into situations they really shouldn't be and playing with fire, and maybe they have gotten into trouble because of the overindulgence in the addictions. Whatever the case may be, these people need to heal. At the end of the day, all of the reversed masculine energies in this spread, in this reading, need to heal. I feel like I was mentioning earlier, however you identify, if you know, if you may be experiencing a group of people that feel very toxic to your well-being, and you can feel it every time they come around in your life, when you talk to them, when you hang out with them, especially if you feel more drained. I was just watching a video earlier this morning about energy vampires. They're very real, y'all. If you pay close attention in your life, you can spot them out right away. Whether they're close to you or they're strangers, whether you work with them, whether they're your own family or so-called friends. Yeah, these energies, the reversed Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups, and Knight of Cups energy, including reverse temperance. It could even be up to 4 people. Like I said earlier, it does feel like multiple different energies, not just one. All these people could be experiencing situations that feel darker than they should, that feel more stagnant than they should, that feel boring, that feel obsessive even, that feel lonely, that feel detached, disconnected. They're unhappy with the choices that they've made, with their gossip, with the actions that have led them to feeling emotionally blocked. This leads me to my next card. Ace of Cups reversed, water energy. A lot of imbalanced emotions and expressions, feeling blocked in so many ways, creatively, in your creativity, feeling emptiness, lacking self-love, your intuition maybe feeling blocked too, repressed emotions, suppressing, okay? This feels like it was a combination of you, collective, and these darker masculine reverse card energies. Like, these people, I'm feeling like these people made you feel this way too. They made you feel emotionally blocked and like you experienced a lot of emotional losses with these folks, with this group, with these men, with these boys, with these women who are acting like little boys, or spoiled little boys that don't get their way, that throw fits, or unhealthy, toxic vibrations and actions and intentions. But this is how they're currently feeling now. And they may be feeling so many blocks because of how they made you feel, because of the scenarios that they put themselves in. And whoever was involved, third parties, whether they were friends talking their ear off, influencing them in the wrong ways, or other lovers, third parties, other sexual partners that were secret. Not feeling like they're the dominant one anymore, or like they have control over you, because they've lost it. Because this is you. This is you currently. Now you're the alpha. Now you're the dominant one. Now you're in control of your life. Now you're leading in your divine masculine. And now you're the one that's being gossiped about. Now you're the one that's being crowned. Now you're the one that's seeing everything more clearly. And your wishes are coming true. Now you're in your 9 of Cups energy. You're feeling content, satisfied. You're finally feeling emotional stability that you haven't felt in a while. You're living in luxury. It could be spiritual luxury or physical luxury. Like, you may be experiencing lots of fun trips, currently, past, or coming soon. And you're feeling so grateful for everything that has led you to this point. All of this emotional loss and blockages that you may have been experiencing may have made you feel alone and lost. Like you lost yourself. You forgot who you were, but you've come back to yourself. You're feeling stronger now after having overcome all of this BS with all of this toxic energy and people in your life. Not only are you experiencing mental clarity now, you're stronger, you're more compassionate. Which is kind of ironic, because you would think that, like, I don't know, I mean, I'm in a toxic, in my toxic thoughts. All of this would have drove anyone crazy or made anyone want to kick someone's ass. Excuse my language, but it's true. It would have made anyone want to isolate and not talk to or trust anybody. But that's not you, collective. That's not you, listener. although you have created some strong boundaries, you're still compassionate. You're still a good person. You're still empathetic. You have not allowed all of these bad experiences harden your heart and make you bitter. You've completed a cycle, a karmic cycle, and now you're reaping the benefits and the rewards. You're feeling optimistic and you're no longer feeling like you're suffering anymore. Congratulations. Wow. And I do want to say, if ever you feel like your energy or your light gets dimmed around certain folks, please pay more attention to that. Please pay closer attention to that and really try to protect yourself. Do your best to protect your energy, your spirit, your soul, your body, your mind, your heart. You matter. Honor yourself and listen to your body. Look for the signs. Whoever makes you feel amazing, like your cup is overflowing after you hang out with them, like you feel so much happiness and joy and peace and groundedness, those are the kind of folks you want to surround yourself with always. But if you hang out with someone and you suddenly feel drained, even if it was just for an hour, even if it was in person or just a phone call, pay attention to how you feel after the energy is exchanged. If you feel more tired, if you feel more sad, or if you feel angry, or if you feel invisible even, and they're just using you as a free therapist or just something to unload their feelings onto, then you should really start distancing yourself from those kind of people, because those are, like I was saying earlier, that's a perfect example of energy vampires, y'all. Be careful with those kind of people. Stay away from those kind of people. Distance yourself now. Ooh, this looks really interesting. Let me try to pronounce this. I hope I don't butcher this. Futakuchi Onna, two-mouthed women. Duality, authenticity, balance. Wow, look at that. There's like she's cooking something. It could be some stew, some soup. She has some dumplings here, looks like, or eggs of some kind. And she has two faces, one here in the front and one behind her. She's feeding the food to. All right, let's see what she has to say. Thank you, Futakuchi Onna. Let's see what you have to say. Hone to tatamai, true feelings and public face. At first glance, she seems a devoted wife, but beneath the hair on the back of her head hides a voracious second mouth. The Futakuchi Onna embodies duality, both a loving caregiver and an ogre woman needing to feed her children. Hone is your true self, your genuine thoughts and feelings, while Tata Mae is the face you put on for the outside world, what you use to adjust to various situations. This card is one focused on balance and self-awareness. When do you speak your truth openly, and when do you adapt out of respect or social norms? Being your authentic self doesn't mean discarding consideration for others. Like the Furakuchi Onna, who must feed both mouths, you will thrive when you nourish your inner self and act skillfully in the outer world. Reflection. How can you celebrate your true feelings and unique voice while adapting to the needs of the situations around you? I'll read that one more time. How can you celebrate your true feelings and unique voice while adapting to the needs of the situations around you? I think for me personally, one way to answer this question is, as long as I feel calm within, as long as it feels right and it sits comfortably within me, it's always good to ask others to see if they feel the same. And once you find common ground, that's when I feel personally it's safe to adapt, to change, and to also work together and collaborate peacefully. How can you celebrate your true feelings and unique voice while adapting to the needs of the situations around you? Meeting people halfway, just making sure that you're always considering others' feelings. And this is coming from my perspective, but feel free to answer that on your own, collective, and see how you answer that. Think about it and see what first comes to mind. All right, I'm gonna take one more sip of this drink. Okay, and we are gonna pull a last card from the Daily Magic. Now, we might just pull one. We might pull more than one. Whatever comes out is whatever is meant to come out. So, Spirit, Universe, God, guides, angels, light beings, friends. What are some last messages for this Tarot Tuesday, Wisdom Wednesday video? Please and thank you. Getting ready to close off our reading, y'all. What are some last magical messages we're meant to take with us for the rest of this week, for this weekend? Wow, that one just flew out. That felt very fun. That felt almost like a butterfly. Natural cycles include both a period of expansion and one of contraction. Be sure to apply both concepts in your own magic. We are good at growing, but often forget to release and let go. I love that. One more. Or two more. Let's do two more. Let's get 3 magical messages to end this reading. Please and thank you. The magic of life is to find a way to craft your outer world so it begins to match your inner world. Oh my God, y'all. This is all connected. Furakuchi Ona for show. Duality, authenticity, balance. We were just talking about that. Wow. Confirmation. Oh, excuse me and bless me. One more. Spirit, please and thank you. Universe, guardian angels, ancestors. Oh, we got 2 last cards. Spirit was feeling friendly. Thank you. Once you start tapping into everyday magic, you realize you are crafting something very important with your every thought. Your own life. I love that. Notice the cycles swirling around you. The seasons, the moons, your own breath. And begin to work with these cycles to create flow and balance. Thank you all for being here with me, and I hope you gained lots of peace, clarity, grounding, and positivity, and wisdom and insight with this reading, with these messages. Until next time, bye for now.